Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to what very well could be the finale of Zero Escape VLR. Why do people betray each other? Alright, last time we got a lot of endings. Alright, so before we get too deep into the end, man, we got a lot going on here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. All right, so what is the story of Zero Escape? I mean, if you, I don't know exactly where I should start with theories. Obviously, I was wrong that Kay was not Junpei. I think I did predict that a 999 character would be revealed, which I guess I'm kind of right in Tenmyuji, but that's a kind of a soft thing. I don't know if that really counts. If I had to guess, I also was wrong. I thought Kay would look like Quark. Apparently I am wrong on that. It seems to be the case. Alice's dad had cloning technology, likely used, somehow related to Sigma. Who I think Sigma is probably Zero at this point. Who did everything in order to make sure that Radical 6, which ended up impacting the world in the future, will be changed in the past. That's kind of what this game's theme has been so far. It's likely that Sigma, Alice, and Clover were the three in the pod that came from the past. For what reason, I do not know. Obviously, they're related to trying to stop the pandemic. That did not actually happen. Tenmyuji is, I guess, probably Junpei, though I still think he's Santa. I still think, based on how everything's been presented, it feels more likely that that Tenmyuji is Santa and not Junpei, but I guess I could just be wrong. Obviously, we know everything about Alice. Kay is a clone of Sigma. For what purpose he serves seems kind of strange at this point. I'm not really entirely sure. We know Dio's role in all of this is pretty much to be kind of the cause of everything. He's kind of the real bad guy in a way. But of course, we have this nonary game to figure out. It seems like the whole thing ultimately what has happened is that my guess is that June or Akane, and likely I would say probably either what I think happened is it's either Santa is Zero and they did a project together for something that they've discovered, or Santa lost Kane and tried to find her, and in the meantime she somehow teamed up with Sigma, who then put all of this together in order to stop Radical 6. I guess I understand Luna's role in all of it. What I don't understand Quark's role. Why is he here? Why Tenmyuji / Junpei / Santa would bring him here. I don't completely understand Kay's involvement, but that's kind of where I'm at. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, but I'm going to just go ahead and see what I can do. Suck on that, Dio! Get to it. We got a Zero bomb. Where could it be?
Sigma, wait! Where are you going?
Don't follow me. Go find the
Idiot!
others.
You really think I'd do that?
I can hear her following me. There's no time to argue. Instead, focus on there's still time. Do I know where the zero bomb is? Yo, what's up? Siggy! I know! Where is the zero bomb? He going in the lounge? What are you kids doing over there? Or is he going to the warehouse A? I kind of want. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention where I thought the bomb would be. Oh, he thinks it's in between the rooms.
Here?
Yeah, could be between these AB rooms. Good, I was right. How much time do we have left? Hello, Tommy. So let's see. Oh, I see what his connection was. Okay. Crap, I was gonna make a prediction on where the zero bomb was, and the A warehouse was one of my ideas. I was thinking either the A warehouse or maybe like on the other side of the 9 door, or at the lounge. What's up, Melters?
About a minute. Hurry!
I'm hurrying! Oh, that means I gotta get my thing. I gotta get my notes. Hang on. I need the zero bomb coordinates. What's good, Melters? What was the password? The zero bomb password is... We're going to Summer Games Done Quick for this one. It stopped. Yeah. Fine, I crumbled to the ground. The adrenaline that it sustained is suddenly gone.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
It's hard to explain. The short version is that Dio hid something here in another timeline. I guess maybe he'd put the bomb here too.
Pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. So, thanks.
Oh, I don't need any thanks. Just
what?
About that swimsuit you
What?
promised.
What on earth are you talking about?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
This is bad. The white doors have opened. We need to hurry. Everyone else is waiting for us in the Floor B warehouse. What
Johan,
the hell are you
no.
going on about? Just go!
Sigma, stop! Sigma, get your priorities in check. I ran into the warehouse of virus already there. It does by ad, brought the 3 unconscious members. Why not necessarily quick and headed toward them?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
So, did you disable the bomb?
Yep, I could have done it in my sleep.
Don't you mean in your sleep?
Oh, you said sheep, whatever.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Shut up, Clover.
Good job, you guys.
Oh, no need to thank me. Although, I mean, if you insist, I wouldn't mind. Shut up!
Huh?
You, Luna. Oh my god, Luna's responding. What?
You're disgusting.
Agreed. Sigma is disgusting.
1 minute remains until chromatic
True,
doors
Dark Crow.
close.
True.
We need to hurry.
Everybody know who's in their group?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
set.
then let's move.
At 10 Music Command, we broke off into our teams. Kay carried Quark and dragged Dio. Clover and Luna carried Alice at the door. 10 Music 5 myself ran to the center door.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8,
Wow, we're
7,
all alive in this ending.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors close.
Oh boy, the project's gonna be a success. That's a good point, Dark Bro. What the hell? Nothing
Well, there are
here.
doors. The one we came in. And that one, which I'm assuming is the exit.
Yeah, figures won't budge.
The plaque on the door just said Q.
You. The hell's that supposed to mean?
Really? Now someone's just being a smartass.
Huh?
Nothing. Maybe the Q is for question.
Or
If there was a deck
question.
of cards here, maybe the Q would be for Queen.
a quality guess right there.
Right. Well, we need to get out of here. Let's find a way to get the door open.
We also need to find the star keys. I've got enough BP to open the door, but you guys need to play the AB game some more.
Yeah.
We still need a few more points.
If we can get those star keys, we should
What's up,
be able
best
to
friend?
play the AB game as many times as we need to.
Correct.
So,
It's just a matter of time until we get the points we need.
right.
Well, let's
Good.
get started
Okay.
then. Okay, it's the interesting room. It's blank. Okay, what are we supposed to do? The empty. Wait, here's something. What? Oh, how much do you want to bet this has something to do with that? Yeah, let's go have a look. Ooh, it's a cube. Cube is floating here. How's it doing that? Who knows? Can't tell just by looking at it. Why don't you touch it and see if anything happens? Touch. Whoa. Whoa! Lots of zeros, zeros. The cube, look at it again. There are winning and losing panels on the wall. The cube will help you find the winning panels. When the winning panels and only the winning panels are highlighted. Here's how you find the winning panels. When you select a panel, it will display a number. Each surrounding panel will also display a number. This number indicates the number of winning panels that border each panel. For example, 3 because it includes itself. The hint that appears on the cube is different for each side. Okay, then hypothetically, if the wall with the exit is the north wall, then the wall to the right would be the east, which would make the wall of the entrance southwest. And a hint that appears on the west side would actually refer to the east wall. A hint that appears on the north side. What? Okay, this is really complicated. Note to adjacent walls don't provide hints for one another. Each hint is specific to that wall. That's good to know. There are total 8 puzzles hidden in the... I have to choose. So this is a hint for the north side. Okay, so this is for the north wall. Okay. All right, north wall. So, oh, how do I want to do? Okay. That's got to be a couple. This one okay, so this one has to have 3. It has to be all 3 of them. Okay, so if this has to be one, that doesn't have one. If this has two, then it's got to be those two. So this wasn't. So this one. Wait. Wait. This one has one next to it. This has three. Has one. Oh my gosh, this is rough. Okay. I believe these are all zero, which is. So two. So if this is three, it has to be. Well, okay. I mean, it has to include one, two, one. That has to have two. If this has to have two, this has to. Unless it's 1, 2, 3, and then that's the one.
Hooray!
Yo.
I can't believe this.
Let's go, Ted. Thank you so much for this raid. Holy crap. How you doing? Okay, JK. Get rid of that, I think. This room is rough. Thank you so much for this raid. Welcome, everyone. My name is Seraphim. I primarily speedrun, but I also am a big fan of puzzle games. And so I'm playing Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. This room, okay. I have to think a lot. Just so you guys know, I'm a big stickler for spoilers. Please do not spoil or backseat unless I ask you to. That is I just happen to really care about that. So please, please, please be considerate of that. Everything will be hypothetical unless I actually say, hey. Okay. So here's the thing. If this has one next to it, this has three, and this has two. In order for this to have two, it can't be both. Because if this one is only the one, and this one, wait, no, this one's next to winning panel. Wait, so this, actually, no, because this one, this three-face one, or it could be all three. Yeah, hypothetical raid. Maybe it is this one. This is really hard. Okay, well, let's try this again. So this has three. This has one, one. This one, I think it's for sure. Is it all five? Is it all five of these? Okay. These all have one next to them. So there's one winning panel. If there's one winning panel, then it's probably likely that, let's see, this one only has one. So there would only, it'd have to be this one. And this one would have to go there too. And then this would have to go, yeah. So if there's two, it would be 1, 2. So it should just be these 5, I think. Three would be 1, 2. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That's likely for the northern wall. Okay. That's the northern wall, so this is west. So let's do west wall. I think I'm just gonna use the memo. Okay, there's some on both sides. Okay, 3, 1, 2. This is 2. So I believe right now it's 1. Yeah. And then there's 1, 2. This only has the 1. And this is 2, 2. So it's probably this and this. Okay. I don't believe there's anything else on the north wall. Let's do the southern wall next. One. Okay. Well, there's one here. My guess is 0, 0. So it has. Okay, so one of them is here. Yes, correct. Thank you. One. These should all be 0. So there's one there. Zeros. The one is just there. Oh, okay. We got something there. Okay. Oh, 3 and 2. 1, 1, 2. So probably one's probably because this one has 0, so this has to be one of them. And then if it's 2, it's probably with these 3. And then it would be these 2. That's, wait, this is next to 0? But it's not this one. Definitely this one. Wait, so that's 1, 2. This would be 2, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. So not this, but actually this. No, that's yeah. Okay. And was it? And let's look at this last wall. 4. Okay, so all 4 of them have to be that. Four. So 1, 2, 3. If this is 3, then all 3 of these have to be it as well. And if this is 4, that's 3. Okay, there's a lot going on. Okay, there's only 1, so it's probably 1, 2. This one's probably also 1. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm guessing. And then the 2 would be here, I believe. That's just all 1. So with that one, oh, this, that's next to 2, okay. So I think it's those 8. Okay. Okay, there's also stuff down here. Oh, 4. Well, that's helpful. Okay. Hey, was it this one? Just making sure. Alright, so let's do this. 1, 2, 4. And that's... Oh, I see. I see what happened. So, let's see. 3. And that's gotta be one of them. Okay, so it's probably 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Let's see, 2. These are both 3, 2. Not that one. I think it's this one. Oh wait, no, it's not this one. That probably has to do with this. The 2 and the 3. Great, now I can't tell which is which puzzle. What do I have so far? this cheating? I think it is. Try this again. So, okay. So there's only one there, and there's 0 there. So it's gotta be not these two. So if there's 4, it has to be, it for sure has to be, it's gotta be all of these for sure. And if that's gotta be 1 and that's gotta be 1, then these two also should have it. And then 3, that's gotta have it, that's gotta have it. It's probably this one. Because, or wait. No, wait. So this can't be 1 because of the 0. That can't be that one because of the 0. Wait. Oh, wait, why did I have that then? Not that one. 3. This one's next to 2. It can't. So it's gotta be these 2. Doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't. Is it just all of these? Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to look at this one more time. Is it all 5 over? Or, yeah, I guess it is. Something's not quite right. I'm doing something wrong, so let's hold on. I want to take a look at so this is all already accounted for. This is already accounted for right here. So okay, well, I maybe didn't want to do that. Well, okay, if it's gotta be 4, there's gotta be 4 winning blocks. It has to be these 4 for sure. Like, it can't not be that. This one only has, since this one is like that, and there's 4, so these all have to have it too. Like, there's no way these aren't all 4. This only has the 1, and it's gotta be these 2. This has 3. It would be, and not this one, so 3 would be 1, 2, 3, which I have. Now, it says 3, it's gotta be this one. So 1, 2, 3. So it has to be, that one has to be 1, so we did that. Now this one's also 3, but this one's kind of getting into the territory. So it might not be that one. You know, this 2 probably has to do with these. And then 2. Okay, so 2. This one's only next to 1, and that's so 2. If you, it's probably this tile. So it's 1, 2. So it's, yeah, it's just, I think it's just these 6. Okay, there we go. After I took a little, oh no! More dice. Hate it. Well, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got all the puzzles for now. I think. Oh gosh. This looks nasty. Oh yeah, Dungeon Dice Man. Are those missiles? They're darts. Look over here. I think that's a green memory card. We can't get it out though. The glass is covering it. I think we can get some darts out though. Okay, I'll grab a couple. It's a dartboard. I remember seeing this before. Who hasn't seen a dartboard? No. In this building. It's just this board is different. Let's try it out. What do you mean try it out? Isn't it obvious? There's only 2 ways to use a dartboard. You hold a pizza or you throw darts at it. You've got some darts, don't you, Sigma? Maybe try throwing them. Get a score of 100. However, the first dart must land in the green area, the second in the blue, the third in the red. Okay, green, blue, red. Okay, now these are times 1, 2, 3. So this should be 16. So we probably we need 100. And blue. No. First one's a green. Let's save this one. But we can get a... Is that 6? Let's do green 8. Oh, I mean, that's nice, but it's not 100. They can throw them anywhere. 2. Blue would be, let's see, that would be 12. Let's do that. Oh, I need 34. Can I make 34 with red? That's 100. Oh wait, or I needed 32. Or wait, no, 34. Oh yeah, 34. I don't think that was gonna work. That's 27. I get 45 on a red. Get 33. Let's see. I had to like use my brain. Okay, well this is a big number. 39. This would be 22. That would put me at what, 61. This is a 21. That's 16. That's 33. If I did 33, that would be what, 72, and then I would need 28 with a. Or wait, no wait. This is blue. Or this is, oh yeah, 22. Wait, it'd be 22 blue. Wait, can I just do that? No, I need 39. Wait, did I do this wrong? I did this wrong. I did my math wrong. I can get 26. I feel like I just kind of guessed with the start big. 42. What kind of numbers can I can make? 8, 16, 14, 33. Oh, that's so sad. This isn't right, but close. It's so close. It's so close. Oh my gosh. All right. Well. Wait, what's 14 plus 28? 42. Wait, can I just do like all? Can I just do all of these? Ugh. Why are they making me actually do math? I do think I want to start out big. $26, 14, 8, or 16. That's, if this is the case, I need to do 10 more. I need to definitely do the biggest 10 I can. So this is 28, this is 24, this is 22. strongest blue I can do? These are both 24. That's so kind of weird. All these are 24. Why are those all 24? That's kind of weird. And the reds, it's so close. Okay, so let me think about. I don't always do good with these puzzles because I feel like I have to like keep track of like too many. I'm trying to keep track of too many factors in my, and that's not good. Okay, so let's think about this again. Ouch, Jessica, ouch. So I can. It feels most logical to use one of these two spots for the green because we're going and it's hard. Like, here's the thing, like to do a blue, like the biggest blue I can get is 28. And the biggest red I can get is 20 or 33. So let's see. Okay, this would be 13. Okay, 39 plus 26. No, that's not gonna. I need 30. Can I make 30? I cannot make 30. I can get close to 30. What I can do, what if I did slightly less? I make 45. I don't think that, no, I can't do that. So the reds have to be, I have to make 67 at the minimum. Or 86. Can I make 86? Probably not. I don't think I have the blues to do it. I'm gonna basically be adding somewhere in the mid-20s. So let's see, what if I start here, I do a 39. What's the biggest blue I can do? Let's do 67 and 33, there we go. Piece of cake. You see that my dart skills are undeniable. Yeah, I saw it clearly. It's very nice. Do you think you had to stand the whole 2 meters and 37 centimeters with the dartboard though? I'm a fair man. My highest skill voted me most likely to be a judge, you know. Okay. That's great. All but look. See the display case? It's open. Great. Now I can get the green memory card. What? No. Stop. What the heck, Tenmyuji? Stop this. Change the colors to the correct ones by selecting the hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 5 moves to complete the puzzle. Oh, I've done this before. Wait, am I supposed to change them all to... Wait. Change... I don't remember which is which. Okay, whatever. Let's just make all the... hexagons green. I already screwed up. I make the hexagons green. So they're all green. That's cool, but not what I want. Alright, so eventually... Okay, if I do that... Crap. I don't think that was the play. All right, so if I want to make, let's see, let's make the interior, let's make the hexagons pink and the exterior triangle. Crap. So okay, wait, what am I doing again? I'm making the green, okay, there's more pink than green now. Let's make the hexagons green. And all the little triangles purple? Wait, I didn't move this, interesting. Okay, if we want to make these green. Close. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to make the green. I'm gonna do hexagon green, triangle pink. Okay, where can I even do that? No, maybe I should do it the other way around. Let's do it the other way. Let's make the triangles green and the hexagons pink. Hexagons green, triangles pink. Alright, I have like no idea what I want to do here. This is really difficult. Okay, triangles pink, hexagons green. I want to make the triangles pink and the hexagons green. Oh, I see. So the triangles don't affect each other. Triangles never affect each other. Okay, I just made that connection. So so it's probably best to leave these triangles green because I can do more. I can change more here. So if I do that, and that. Oh, I was one off. Or no, I'm more than one off. Okay, let's just do the triangles to start. Oh, okay, let's... So if I want to make the triangles green and I want to do that, or I may have to do both. Okay, hold on, let me think. So I need to basically... Okay. I don't know if I want to touch these corner ones ever. That's the problem. If that's the case, then I need to work on these interior parts to make the right decision. Now the challenge is there's these differences, so... Okay. So if I hit that, that changes all of it. That's... Be close. Or wait, that's not even close. What am I talking about? Okay. So let's think about this. So how am I going to make it? I need to get them all in their own individual color. And I want to do hexagon green, or no, triangle green, hexagons pink. That's my goal. So if that's the case, I need to make the triangles pink or green. I'm gonna have to set something up because there's a mirror going on right now. There's a mirror, and I need to get out of the mirror. So, in order to do that, I'm likely going to have to press these middle ones. If I want to press these middle ones, then these need to be pink. So actually, let's make the hexagons green. Or yeah, hexagons are green, triangles pink. Let's change it up. That will move all of these around. And then, let's see. I want to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. Maybe I have to do like a circular thing. Okay, so what do I want to do here? If I press these, I get these colored things. So the problem is, okay, I have to plan this out. So how am I going to get it? That way when I'm clicking on these, like they're gonna alternate, but then they alternate to the right spot, so that way I can click on another thing and do the right thing. So, okay, if I want, I can make both of those green right there. This changes all of the 3 around. If I change that, that's good. Four. Dude, I was so close. Dang, I had the right idea there because I was getting... So let's do it this way. Let's... If I do that, I can turn all of those... I can turn all of those on. Two... Okay, I know how to pass on one. If I do that, I can do that. I like that. I really like that. 2. Three. No. Shucks. Okay, how am I gonna do this? 1. So what do I need to do here? I think I need to move If I do that, 2, 3. I am not so sure. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. If I do that, I can do that. I have 2 moves, but what do I do? Dang it. Oh, this is hard, guys. I'm having a really hard time with this. I don't want a hint, though. I do not want hints. I'll figure it out. It's just... I think the trick is this... Okay, let's think about it this way. The biggest problem is this, because this is the most different. Everything else is the same. Or it's just paralleled. Let me think about this some more. So the triangles impact the hexagons. Hexagons are the triangle. I need to get all the triangles to be one color and all the pinks to be, or all the hexagons to be one color. Issue is if I need, so what I basically need to do, I need to alternate colors so I can basically click on 2 separate spots and get the result that I need. So I need to do this as a mirror. Like if I do that as 1, we now have a complete, or we almost have a complete mirror. 2, 3, 4. I got them all the same color, but that's not exactly what I needed. So basically, if I need to turn every, I think I need to turn the corners. I need to do that. Then I needed to do that, but I needed to actually like work. So what do I do here? If I click that, then I would also want to click that. And then... Three... It's not gonna work. This is really tough. Man, I am not doing good on these puzzles tonight. I'm probably not going to finish the game tonight. We'll probably have to wait till next weekend at this rate. Which means, okay. So, what I need to do... I need to make it so... Okay, so I need to basically get everything ready in 3 clicks. Because then I can do my last 2. Or I have to like... or if I pattern... Let's say I do that. That's my first click. I need to... Now I basically need to turn... 2, 3... I'm sure there's an easy solution to this, but I don't know it, and I don't need to know it. What I need to figure out is see if I do that, I'm committing myself to making the triangles purple, I believe. 2. Oh man, this is really tough. It should just be a parallel. If that's the case. Well, it's not really a true parallel because we have this thing going on. So what do I need to do here? I need to get all the triangles green, all the hexagons pink, or probably opposite because we already. So let's see. There's much more pink on the board. There's more pink on the board. What does that mean? That means it's easier to turn things into green on the first click. So let's say I do this. Let's say I start here with 1. I think it's this part right here. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? If I click on this one, I would turn all of these into green. I can also click here and turn all those into green. I could click here and I would turn green. I think I had to pick one of these two. Maybe even both. If I did 2, green, it'll be green, 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 green. If I click here, it'll turn these green, and I'd be ready to hit these 2, but these are still stuck. If I hit 3, 4, 5, that won't work, because then those will get turned. Oh, and even then it wouldn't work because this would. So actually, so what I need. Start there. 2, 3. Okay, how do I get all the hexagons one color? In order to get all the hexagons one color, okay, these are already pink. So if I do that, let's start there. If I do that, and I were to click on this one, this would go green, that would go pink, green. Do I want that? Okay, so then let's see. Oh man, this is so complicated. Two, 3. Man, this is really tough. This is one of the toughest puzzles I've done in the game. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need to just click one or the other. I don't think I need to click both, I think. I do 1. Two. 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. So basically, the problem is it's not symmetrical. So how am I gonna do this? I'm really struggling. What's up, Shiro? I don't. Man, what do I do here? If I click here, I could change that. Click here and change that. One. So now there's 3 of these. Can make them all one color. Not too much problem, actually. That was actually kind of close. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I need to touch the corners. I don't think it's about the corners. I kind of like that though. I don't want to turn them all green though. 1. Whenever I get frustrated, I just start doing random things, which is exactly what's happening right now. So where's the starting point? Is it there? 1, and now these are ready to go. Turn the rest of them green. See, I only have 5 tries, and that's the problem. So I feel like I have to match. It's the corner. It's these corners that are really hard. So, okay. If I click here, I get these all set up. It's this is the problem now. Is like, okay, I have this is opposite, and that's what's been a pain. That's 2. Three. 4. 5. Frick. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am not grasping the theory of how to solve this, but I'm gonna try my best to finish it. But I can definitely tell that, like, in terms of like understanding the pattern recognition in order to do this is not quite coming to me. I think it has something to do with, I'm thinking it has something to do with these two, because everything, or well, it could also have to do, it's just, this is a green pink, this is a pink pink. So all I have to do is I need to make, I do that, I do that. Here's the thing. No. You need to make all the triangles one color and all the hexagons one color. So the triangles need to be green and the hexagons need to be pink, or vice versa, as far as I'm aware. So with that in mind, what do I need to do here? I think I can do either one. The trick will be, if I do that, what can I do? I'm basically committing myself to making the hexagons pink then. I can do that, and I can get away. Which means... so hard. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. 1. Okay, so what do I gotta do here? The trick is I've got alternating and pattern colors, and that's where it's getting hard. So I need to break the pattern. How do I do this? That can't work. Okay, so here's the thing. So I need to get, I think I need to start with 1. Two. Okay, from here. I have no idea, dude. Okay. So what do I know? I know these middle ones can affect the most. If I do that, I can do 2. Now what? Let's see. 3. That was close, honestly. There's just gotta be something I'm missing. Let's see, how can I do this? I have one extra... I have so much extra pink. If I do that... Do that. One... 2... I'm just kind of playing around at this point because I have no idea what I should be doing. Feels like, okay, let's just think about it this way. I basically need to make these... No, I don't want guidance. I do not want guidance. I will find a solution to V. 1, 2, 3... Because the thing is like, if I, okay, I cannot press both. I cannot press both. I cannot press both. I cannot press both. I gotta just set these and make it work. Okay. Now then. Two. 3. Okay. So I have this green. I have this extra. I feel like it's gotta do with the middle. Let's see. This is just such a hard puzzle for me. Okay, let's drink some water. Drink some water. I'm sorry if the answer is super obvious to you. It is not super obvious to me. If we do that, let's see. Do that. Do. Okay, so let's think about this. I need to make all of the hexagons one color and all the triangles one color. So in order to do that, I have to find a way. I need to make it so that my fifth one gets the right pattern. So I'm gonna need to end with either everything except for one. Okay, what color do I want to make the hexagons? Green? So I need to make... Okay, well, let's start like this. No, not like that. Hexagon's green. Let's do that. 2. Do I need to just shove one corner to one bottom part? Do I just do like this? That's 1, 2. Okay, I like that. But now what? I have one extra green. So the problem I'm having, I think, is that it's not... I do that. Okay, now I have all the stars basically where I need to. You know what? Do that. Let's see. That turns 3 of them to green. So what am I trying to do here? I need to make all the colors of one shape, one color. The trick is I have these awkward, it's a V, so I have to turn this V. So the trick is getting the corners to line up as I need to. Now, how am I going to do this? I guess if I need to turn colors. Now, if I do that, 2, 3. Oh, I have one more. Honestly, not bad. What's the easiest way to change these corners? 1. There's them all green, but that's not what I need. I just don't get it. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this one. Oh, this is probably for solving that puzzle. I can't take, no, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. It's gonna bug me to not solve it now. Okay. So we have this. This is out of place. These are different. That's not the same. That's not the same. This isn't the same. So the only things that are the same is this and this. Let's see, if I make the triangles green. Not gonna work that way. 1, 2. Okay, 1. Change it like that. One, two. Three. I am really struggling with this, like really hard. Let's see, how am I supposed to do this? If I'd move that there. Have to work from the middle, I think. Okay. So, let's take a look at this again. I think it's got, let's try that. Let's try going there. And then what can we do? You take care, Johan. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. All right, now I have a situation where I can adjust several of these. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do this, man. Holy cow. So like you're supposed to get all the colors to add up to the ones shape. What's up, Mighty? Hope you're doing well. So if I do that, I still not parallel to. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Well, if I do that, well, no. Yeah, how do I manipulate these corners? I need to get these to line up. I need to get these to line up. I need to get these to line up. I can't. I can do that and that. That allows me to do this and this. Doesn't do anything. It's gotta be easier than this. It's gotta be way easier than this. There's no way. How is this? Has gotta be easier. Okay, if I do that. 2, 3. What am I doing wrong, man? 2. That was super close, actually. How did I do that? I wish I would have paid attention. One, 2. Okay. So, how did I do it that one time? I think I did something like this. Okay, I need to make these all line up. All these, okay, the green, okay, focus one at a time. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, okay. 1, well, actually, I think I have an idea. If I do that, Okay, if I do that, I can 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the idea, let's start there. 2, 3. Okay, I have to. Okay, so let's look at this again. 1, 2, 3. I need to fight the corners first. The question is, do I do that and that? Now I've done that. Let's try this again. 1, 2. I have to be more efficient. I need to turn all the hexagons to green and then all the triangles to purple. So if I need to do that, then I gotta do something like this. I gotta do that. 1. The reason I have to do that is that way when I hit on a couple of these, it will turn those. But if I want, I should also do that. Wait, what? I thought they were supposed to be different colors, not all the same. I misunderstood the puzzle. Binder, let's have a look. There's only a single piece of paper in here. It says Q Chamber Special AB Game. Okay. Is there like another way to do it, or is it? Okay then. Alright. Alright. 3 people will definitely choose the ally. 3 will choose Betray. 1 is the mysterious mirror man. You will always do a response to. What are these? 4 purple bugs. Let's go through them. What the? There's nothing written here, huh? I mean, all the pages are blank. Are the other books the same? Let's have a look. Yep, nothing here. No, you're good, Joanna. That one's blank too. Huh? No, all the pages are just, what? Pictures between the pages, 3 of them. Oh, good. Pictures. Okay. Alright, let's go do table. One, okay, so this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second up, 5 over 2 up, 4 over 4 up. So things are getting dicey. That's 5 over 4 up and 4 over 1, 2, 6 up. 5 over 4 up. 3 over 6 up. It was 6. And that's 4 over 5 up, 5 over 3 up. Okay, I did something wrong. 5 over 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, that red dice is supposed to be over 1. Wait. That's 5 over 2 up. And that's 4 over 4 up. And that's 5 over 3 up, 4 over 5 up. Don't tell me I have to wait. Don't tell me I have to actually make them the thing. Oh my god. Let's start with the blue. That's a 1. So 5 over 2 is on 1. Then it's a 5, which is 4 over and 4 up. Alright, now let's do the green. So that's a 6, and that's 5 over 4 up. Okay. And that's 4 over 6 up for 2. And then 4 is 4 over and 5 up. And then 5 over 3 up on the 3. There you go. Yeah, I got it! I had a feeling you could do it. Good job. Have a look at this. Hey, it opened. Sorry. This room took me way longer than it probably should have, but oh well. Alright, now I bet we gotta go over here. What the heck is this ridiculous thing? It's dark. There's some cards. Yeah, we gotta put the memory cards there. Blue card, huh? Oops. Green card, huh? And then the red card. Would you look at that? I turned it on. Oh, God. Oh, it's the thing. Us, A, and B are all pairs consisting of 2 people. C, D, and E are single people. First, move the pairs A and B next to the blank, and then C, D, and E. A solo... Okay, a pair and a solo aligned vertically with verse will face off. Gosh. 3 people will definitely ally and definitely betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror man, will do whatever you want. I wish I could have seen that. That would have been great. Okay, I'm gonna do some strats. Okay, let's see. C here, D here, E here. I believe E, let's betray E. Okay, E. All right. E is mirror. Pretty, or wait. 3 will always betray, 1's a mirror? Or wait. E is mirror or betray. I'm pretty sure A is always betray. Okay, let's put us against C. Then A should go against E. And then we'll put D against B. And if that's the case... Okay, betray... Okay, wait. C... What did C do? C... What did C do? I'm confused. Let's go again. Let's see what happens when we go to C against A. Wait, E betrayed. C... Wait. No! Frick! Okay, let's try it this way. Ah, we can figure this out. If E allies with us, we know for sure. If C... I think C allied there. Okay, E is always betray. I think E is betray. I think C is mirror. Okay, B is ally. I think D is ally as well. Let's go up against D and betray and see what happens. A is betray. C will pick C. E will betray, and then B. So this should be ally. Hold on, we'll just see what happens. Okay, so C is mirror. I think D is ally. I think. What does it say? 3 will definitely ally. 3 will definitely betray. 1's a mysterious mirror man. Okay, so let's just check. Because A always betrays, D betrays, C will pick ally if we pick ally, and then E will betray, and B will pick ally. Yeah, so I have that right. So, yeah, I have the 5. So E betrays, E and A betray no matter what. C is a mirror. B is ally, D is ally. We get to choose. So, we need to all get 9 BP. If that's the case... Wait, that's weird. Because if A and E just betray each other, they'll be at 3 all game. Which means they need to betray an ally. But the allies lose and they would need to get 8. So we would need to let ourselves get betrayed. Right? No, this is weird. This is really weird. Because the betrayers will just put themselves, they'll just keep themselves at 3 if I do it that way. They all need to end with 9. So if I allow an allied person to get betrayed... Wait, this doesn't work. Because you only can get 6 BP if they're going to always ally. Does it have to do with the mirror? Should B and D constantly be together? So E betrays always. And now C is the mirror. If we do that, we can ally. That doesn't help. I need to betray D. That'll put me at 4, them at 3. And then I need to put A, or no, I need to put E with B, or wait, no, I have to retry this. This isn't gonna work. That doesn't work. This doesn't work. Doesn't let me retry. I don't like this. I do get it. So we need to all get 9 points. But how do I get the allied people to 9? Because, like, here's a problem. If I just do this and I just put them together and then E, they just betray, like, here's the problem. I can do this. And do the same thing. These idiots are just gonna stay. So I'm not quite sure how this works. Oh. I got, okay. Got the password, okay. Wait, did I... Strive for 9 with 6 co-op, oh. I see. I understand. I get it now. Okay, okay. I was like, wait a second, there's only one way to do it. No, we have to be the only ones to get 9. Which means we're gonna betray the bejeepers out of D. And then E, you can just betray. So you can mirror. We're gonna betray. And then I think we do the same. No, wait. Okay. A is betray. C is a mirror. If I do that, and then B is ally, E will betray, and then D is an ally, and then I just betray again. He's dead. Oops. Oh, we're bad. Okay, so now all I have to do is E betrays. So I just have to betray E. C can mirror B. And then D can be ally with A, and that won't matter. So I just have to betray E. Apparently. Okay, well that one puzzle only took me like... I didn't realize I had to make them all purple. That would have made the puzzle way easier had I known that. Well, whatever. Let's do moon, star, sun. Oh well, it's fine. What's up, Ford? How you doing? I know that would have. Did I like just not read it? Star, moon, moon. This is my flowchart board. I mean, that was hard. Okay, then let's see what we got. First off, we got the star keys. Look at this. What are those? Excelsior? Oh, snap. You crying? Wait, there's two of them. Wow. Oh, yeah, I figured it out, but that sucked. What? Door's locked. Unlock it! I'm still stupid for spending 2 hours on this puzzle, but it's fine. I'm a doctor of escapology, Pog.
Huh. It opened.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse then.
Hey, wait. You guys hear something? Didn't hear it. Came from over there. Felt like something turning on. See, I told you. The screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento Mori, remember death. Ninth lion ate the sun. So many red lions. What could it possibly mean? I think there's only been 1 or 2 occasions where I've had to ask for hints. Oh, of course. This was the real ninth line, but that was the case. The old woman, Radical 6. We're getting freaked out. I don't know what that is. This journal. Remember. Okay. Could be the same as the one before. Ooh, I don't like this song. Wait. Oh, I forgot an L. Milk. Uh-oh. Freak! Okay, is it the other one? Well, I think I have the right deal, but not the password. Oh, shoot. I could have sworn GTF DML. Do I not have it yet? I'll try both again. Maybe I spelt it wrong the first time. Sure, the Alice route. She does die a lot. That's definitely what I have written down. It's not this. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. What was the ID? What was the password? Did I know them? Had I seen them before? Another history? What's something to do with that card? I found an ID card. What the password was? I know that. If the card was the key, though, I need to put the woman's name for the ID. Oh! I can do that. Oh, it's her name? I didn't realize I needed to put her name in. That's fine. No, thank goodness. I would cry.
Sigma, look!
Oh, snap.
Akane. Her name is Akane Kurashiki.
Oh, snap.
I've
Well,
been
that's...
looking for her for a very long time.
Is that really you, Junpei? He walked toward her, slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
She's a hologram.
Maybe just squeeze his eyes shut.
Akane.
Pulled his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. A moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions. At least not directly. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan. The nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose.
To eradicate Radical
To
6.
transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Oh. What do you mean the past? The moment the words are out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Tenmyuji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
Okay. Took no one to realize she'd changed subjects without even pausing. There is nothing we could do, of course, but I still feel a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golem. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that
Wow.
strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world. The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else. But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and
I know it's powered by a bunny.
separate from
Agreed.
our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think
Yeah.
individual thoughts,
Yeah.
and act according to individual wills.
Yeah.
That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums like language, photographs, nonverbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But
Yeah.
is that really true? In the dimensions we
boy.
are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree.
Okay.
All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions...
Hey, I've seen this before. Oh my
The
god.
truth. All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see things that might appear to
Okay,
be separate. from
Connie,
one another
we've
in
heard you
3
talk
dimensions, could
about
be
many
connected to one
crazy
another.
theories
If you
before.
look at them in 4 dimensions,
This wasn't quite the
that
throwback I
could
was looking
seem
for, but
like
okay.
a possibility.
I'm kidding. I'm just being whatever. All right.
I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
That's Santa.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Usually bubble something that sounded like nonsense. Opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Connie was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski spacetime. Let's start with a single dimension.
Oh boy.
All that exists is a point.
2 hours to solve the puzzle, 2 hours to listen to
And you have
Connie.
a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have
Well.
a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time. It is on
So
that
what you're
4th
saying
axis
is holding
that our
hands makes me
minds are
4D.
connected. If that was true,
Who wants to
then
create a
what would
4th
prevent
dimension with?
anyone from
I'm just
sending
kidding.
their consciousness
All right, I'm sorry. I'm
backward
sorry.
or forward in time? That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before.
After before project, huh?
It probably sounds silly to you, a ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago.
Yeah.
You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
He is Junpei then. Man, he got swift when he got older.
Perhaps you still remember.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
of course I do. How can I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly feel like Phi and I were outsiders trespassing on something we had no right to see. Miyuji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. Almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately,
I guess
my
I'd try to
time is
overthink
up.
it. I guess it's probably likely that Santa is Zero. Again. Well, it was both of them in game 1. It also seems likely that,
The final
yeah, that's crazy.
stage of the project will begin very soon.
well,
I need to go prepare.
my guess is...
The next
I don't know.
time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma? Phi? You will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day.
Oh boy.
I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait! Akane!
So Tenmyuji, so what, is that just his last name? Tenmyuji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the one-knuckled fist he pressed against his thighs. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Phi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. The shaking hand, Tenmyuji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we'd been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Well, I guess I was kind of right. Junpei is in this game. I just guessed incorrectly. You're here because of one voodoo doll? Like, what's up, Lillian? How you doing? Oh my goodness. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark. I gave Luna the accelerator. I found the cube, quickly prepared it, and doing all right. We'll see if we get through the game or not. Injected Alice and Quark.
Goodness, it will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, don't
No
sweat
need
it.
to thank us.
Miyuji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. So Junpei took in a kid, huh? Interesting. Now that's some backstory. I'm just a little shocked. Yeah, where did Dio go? But yeah, so I think I just tried to overthink the whole thing. Wah, 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 wah. He was unconscious. Handcuffs.
We found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them. You are,
yeah.
quite literally, lifesavers. You have my eternal gratitude.
Oh, don't mention it. You're welcome, me. Oh my, oh my. Alright, AB game. Clover decided to remain. Luna would represent Clover. Cork and Kate would represent the team. You should
No, I'll
vote.
let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter
Excuse
now.
me, I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now, you see?
Yeah, you're acting like I might actually try and
Not
betray her.
necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times, and we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
True.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Oh yeah, I trust you. Here's a star key.
Shall we open the door?
An ambidex 45 minutes.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh, well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Hold on.
Well,
I just remembered something.
what's up,
The
Fi?
AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Yes. Oh yeah, you're right. His body was in there. What does that mean? Why didn't we find her body this
Maybe
time?
because she wasn't murdered.
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
We probably do something to save her.
The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma. Fine. You will decide its fate.
Exactly. Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet. The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, we already opened the box.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body. But we haven't found her alive yet. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
Yeah.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the so come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Where was she? Where could she possibly be? Another timeline in the past? To be continued? What? Destination? Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it, feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait! Where the hell am I? Don't tell me I have to do this again. That was like 30 hours of gameplay ago.
No, this is one of the AB rooms.
Ugh, who the hell are you? What the hell's an AB room?
Damn, I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory. I remember! You're Phi! She grinned. When is
Check
this?
your bracelet.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does this mean it's the beginning of the game? We've gone back to when we first woke up.
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do
Push
you
the
know?
buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last. I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
If you're right,
Kane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her. I think. Right.
then
We're here for one reason.
stop her from
Exactly.
getting killed. Let's move. We
Don't
need to
need
get out
to
of
tell
here.
me twice. Let's go.
Don't make me solve it again. Frick! Are you serious, game? Thing like. Does it not let me? Oh my gosh, isn't it? Oh. I shut up! I click on the thing. I'm doing both again, because screw you. Sun, star, moon. Yeah, screw you, fuck. Oh, frick! Well, you're being snarky today. Oh my goodness. No. Pass. Star, star, sun. I already got it. It's fine. There it is. Good work. Hurry up. Grab the cracker. I mean key. What the? Don't need to yell. What do you think? I know, I don't need to ask every time, right? Then why the hell you gotta hurry up and right, I'm going, 99. One, done. Sigma, you have some scuffed habits. Hey, you pushed the button. Bite me, you're taking too long. We're on schedule here. You found it. Yeah, so much. Gosh. Dude. Climbed out through the hatch. Took us a moment. Dio, he was moving quickly and quietly at night. There's no time to yell at her. I scrambled down. Phi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was standing on the roof. Phi, what are you doing? Get down here. She moved. But she ran across the roof. Get right, Dio. Owned. Get owned, Dio. You suck. What the?
He's fine. Just unconscious.
Hell, with my finger in front of his mouth. Still
I don't
breathing.
think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
I went down like a sack of
He had it
potatoes.
coming.
I heard footsteps coming. Stop right in front of him. Looked up.
So you came. I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait, just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
He really is a dark bro. What?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes.
An Esper?
Indeed, I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to do it?
Because I had to.
What?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested. I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly.
Gee, I
and
wonder. This
time
sounds like
almost seems to slow. A
I
few seconds can feel like an eternity.
you know, someone did this to you.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna
that
think of a
in
certain
itself
pharmaceutical
isn't
company that did the
enough to
same kind of
send
thing.
oneself through time.
Whatever.
The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy. That's
Hey,
what
we
fires
found
the
a
bullet
slingshot
out of the
earlier.
slingshot. Now, while a
Wow.
slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen,
Okay.
I had to infect you with Radical 6.
What?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma?
Yeah, we got Loopy in the.
Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you infecting all of these people with such...
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed. The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time.
Wowzers.
Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually,
Yeah, my
you would be
note-taking
able
skills
to
are just really
retain
good.
Everything.
What?
That
No.
is why we made you play the AB game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
I like it. It makes sense. Oh, I get it. I think I finally understand. Okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all what you just told me makes sense. You did all of this to find I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact, right?
Yes.
Why do you need us to do that? People have died for this? I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter, explosion, suicide. I've died, so has Phi, so have you. Remember death. So why would you do all this? What does it matter to find I jump through
Haven't I
time?
told you? Death was unavoidable. You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Yeah, I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why. What is so important that it's worth all this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
What? Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far from now.
It's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Andrew, I kind of knelt down next to Dio, picked his knife up off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Don't change the
But
subject.
it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We got plenty of time.
No. In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Lagomorph.
Yes.
Lagomorph?
Lagomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Lagomorph. Lagomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Now, everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
And why don't you do
To
all that?
recreate the history that you remember. Your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
Something out of her pocket. A key?
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
Oh, you tell him he had that there the whole time?
Tu fui ego eris.
Don't you tell me you had a key on your ankle the whole time and didn't realize it?
It's Latin.
Oh my
means
Sigma, you idiot.
What you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with
It
this?
will help you meet someone who's very important.
What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you. Now hurry.
Wait, I still... What do you mean to be continued? Oh my. New destination? Oh snap, now there's a future.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
Oh, is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but...
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
So we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB room.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
Oh, we're 5 minute eyes. Do you remember what happened just
You
now?
mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Oh,
What am
Quark!
I? Top liver? Back
Alice!
among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
Oh, no problem. All in days work. Although I would. Shut
Really
up.
grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was not for
Not
Alice.
really my point.
Whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
What are
Huh?
you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
Huh? Says 10. I have 10 BP.
I got 15 BP. That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game 3 times.
3
Yes,
times?
Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time, but no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
Aww.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
It's a good point, Dark Bro. I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise our BP past now? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Oh, death to start things off. Maybe we'd be less suspicious of one another. Look at the bomb system to do with it. We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Pi and I have been able to start. All of it banded together with the common enemy and overcome its and perhaps that was strengthening our bond! Which I'd admit, somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planned the bombs, forces to work against him. This wasn't what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you death was unavoidable? Sacrifices had to be made.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Wait. What about him? We leave Dio behind. Alice was the only holdout. She complained about wanting to bring him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back, best after we escaped the deal, she recently.
All right, let's get going.
Is it time to open the 9 door? But what about the key? Think about the key. What's good, Mikey? Everybody ready? I'm gonna open
Yes, just get on with it.
Oh snap! We're opening the 9 door.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's move! Aw yeah, kick butt music. We love to hear it. I didn't need to tell him twice. The room inside was clearly a low elevator. It looked like a large plate. Ran in the center and turned around. Number 9 door was wide open.
0. The number 9 door is closing.
What's good, Ford? What's poppin', gamer?
The number
Am I
9
getting Great
door
Ace Attorney?
has
Bro, I pre-ordered that
closed.
day 1. I
This
could.
ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Oh,
As
I
the
got that
game
on
is
pre-order
over,
ASAP.
All doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
However, the only thing is I don't know if I'm playing it on the release date. I'm still debating that. I might still be playing through Zero Time Dilemma, and I might want to give people a chance to play through it so they can actually like come and watch and enjoy the playthrough. Yeah, I am too. I really want to see a 4 through 6 and Investigations Steam release, but we'll see if that happens.
Looks like we did it.
Yes, we should keep moving.
Well, it's not. It's a new localization beyond just the JP audience. No, the Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney games. There's 2 of them. They're more like they're games that happened far in the past. I don't know how much to say. I don't know. I guess I can say it. They're the newest released game, but they take place before all.
You know what this
the
place is?
Phoenix Wright games happen. Like it's his ancestor or something. I think it's supposed to be like a take on like Sherlock Holmes style stuff. Oh yeah, the air pressure. So you see all the suits? I think we need to put those on. Head down to the decompression.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they?
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside.
Yes, Herlock Sholmes. You're supposed to. I think you can play it whenever.
There's no way to
technically,
know what's really
I have
going
been
on
told by
until we
people
do.
that have played the whole series that you can play those at any point.
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits, headed downstairs to the decompression room. As soon as we're outside, the process began. On my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air. Stood there, ready for the process to finish. All right, time to exit quarantine. We beat COVID, guys. Another decompression chamber, and then door open. Yeah, we'd seen this before. The others saw it, and although I couldn't see their faces, I heard them gasp.
Where the hell are we?
The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red. That means today's the total lunar eclipse.
No, it's 50 years in the
So?
future.
Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was going to be on December 31st, 2028. So...
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
I think so.
Whatever we were, it must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. The stars. The sky was full, the more stars than I'd ever seen. I could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way, but the most striking feature was the moon. Blood red, massive, much bigger than I remembered it being. The black spot began to move across its surface. It was hard, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across, heading for the right edge. What is that?
Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow?
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too.
What's rude of you,
And
Santa?
I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me, just so I could see her.
Oh my gosh.
Idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you
Think about
saying?
it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth.
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse.
Oh, that's Earth.
Again,
We're on the
this
moon.
isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon covering the sun.
What? No, wait. That's Earth, and where are we? We're on the moon.
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base.
That's
No
you're
way.
you're kind of.
No, you've got to be lying. How do you expect us to believe that? This can't be the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. So what's this?
Picked up a rock and dropped it.
See, that looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelivir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Oh, so what we're seeing is the speed up?
Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed. As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration. Since the gravity is
Lots of
lower on the
words.
moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9
All right.
meters. It will take approximately 1
Okay, I'm just gonna
second to
keep
hit
going
the
for now.
ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nice. The gravity constant is, well, you could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall 6 times. Well, that being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity?
Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back.
Huh?
You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lounge. About how you felt weird. It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating.
Oh my
Like that?
gosh, really, game? You're supposed to say we're in space from that? Really? Oh, it's because our gravity's lower. Does that mean she knew?
Wait, this is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something. This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028.
It's the year
Today
2078.
is January 27th. No.
Don't tell me. 30?
Still no.
And just what year is this?
It's 74. 2074.
No, that's insane. We were abducted 45 years ago?
If you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time. The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima. I
What?
suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. But for some, it was poison or fire or asphyxiation or the news. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed. And thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that.
Jeez.
After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth and that'd kill the virus off for
What?
good.
What?
On April 13th in 2029,
What?
they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 annihilation reactors.
What? That's stupid.
knows what
No,
happened.
I bet the
I've got my
terrorists
own
did that.
theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate "if I die, you're coming with me" gesture.
Oh my
I bet
gosh.
you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors, killing most of the
Yeah,
world.
I
How
guess.
bad things had gotten was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is,
Thanks for the insight, Junpei.
their winner. Well, that's basically what we got. The explosions threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires and blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered, and animals died by the million. A few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were a rough time. Eventually, they were over, though. The sky cleared, and the sun came. Plants started blooming again. And the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal. It's been 45 years now. But there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris. And red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength. So there you are.
Wow.
The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
Crazy. Kind of a neat use of the science, though. We're on the moon looking at Earth. 2074. Why? We're going to go stop Radical 6. Sigma.
Hey, Sigma, I think I figured something out.
Whisper. Okay.
I figured out why there's an extra E.
Extra E.
Yeah, the one on floor B. I think it's an anagram, just like on floor A.
What's Anna? Stop.
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time. See?
Oh. Sneaky,
You need 6 E's to
sneaky.
get that, so they stuck an extra one in ninth. I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past.
So what are you getting at?
Oh my god, you're slow. You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
No, Tommy, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'd bet on it.
The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back into the time to that catastrophe you were talking about. That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from that time period before it, so why bring us here, send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
You know where she
I've
is?
Got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tu fui ego eris.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, come on. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
What are you doing? Did you forget something?
We're gonna have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You're gonna even spell it out? The person behind all this. No!
Yes. Let me accompany you.
No!
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please.
I mean, we know he's mean.
Coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
I'm going to then. So am I.
Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Shut up! Just shut up! Come if you want to. We don't need to do roll call. Akane will explain everything. We're going back to the airlock. But the thing is, can we reopen the door? I completely forgot about the graveyard. What? The number 9 door is closed. All other doors except the number 9 door will be You can't. How do you just conveniently? Wait a second. Objection. How do you just open the 9 door?
Ah, clever. The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course.
Oh, it's
But the
B
door on
floor.
floor B.
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it.
Oh.
It looks like I was right.
Any idea where
Okay.
Akane might be? You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think she's buried. Chances are she's alive, just in the grave. Let's move to the garden. Oh man, oh man. Is this gonna be one of those awkward episodes where I either like do the last part for like an hour or I just do like a 5-hour episode? Is this what this is coming to? I can't stop. I'm not stopping here though. What the heck? I can't stop here.
Is Akane really under here?
I think so.
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
No. See the keyhole? If I just insert this here. A treatment pod.
What is this?
It doesn't look like a coffin.
Yeah, it's a treatment pod.
Oh my god.
It is, isn't it?
Let's see what's inside. No good. I think it's locked.
What?
Treatment pod. TP 00. Stage 2. Once stage 2 is.
What?
Oh my gosh, is she gonna be like young Akane again?
So, Ms. Akane's like an ice cube? Then
Think
we
so.
gotta wait till she melts?
Yep.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9.
Yeah,
A
I
rhizome
kinda
is an
figured that.
underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one. Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they?
And the digital root of 54 is
In
9.
any event,
Ha!
I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior.
Who is probably
I watched
Santa.
them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past. Yes.
So, you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding.
I wonder if I wonder if they created with coin technology Sigmas and Phis.
That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
do
It's
you mean?
true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
What do you
Let
mean?
me begin at the beginning. You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memory. The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension. That was
Convenient.
the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet.
Yeah, we already know that.
Wait, hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories. Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you. In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest, Yes. I suppose I should explain. Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand.
Or is K a Sigma from another?
First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course, more specifically, Los Angeles, California, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep.
Oh, we know
4
about
months
that.
later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Yes, in preparation for this day.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking. As I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and
They
Phi's
did.
consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power.
Are you gonna send them to
You
Snake?
understand? This is why we brought you here, Clover.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's body.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform a prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind. Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were about to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question
misspeech.
him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline.
Okay, there was some translation
Without
thing
your
right
help,
there.
Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust. This history exists because of your presence. Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark. Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover. You are able to access the fourth dimension.
Correct.
Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi. So we brought you here. All it took was a
Okay.
messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh? He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. You ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What kid would turn that down?
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, we headed straight for the moon during the trip. Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out. And when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Now, Dio. His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidon. He was ordered to
Yeah.
come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called It Was Brother, who orchestrated
know
the
all
release
this.
of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago. Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward. That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given two tasks. First was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed. At least, not in that time.
Oh, they're
In other
aware of
words,
that?
In that world,
What?
the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence,
What?
Can I ask you something?
perhaps,
How did Brother know about the AB project?
Yeah.
he was also an Esper.
Oh.
We can set Brother aside for now, though. May I proceed?
Okay. No one objected.
Excellent. That explains everyone, save two, Luna and myself. Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be all right with you, Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility. But I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
You've already met him, Sigma, in another timeline.
Yeah. Well, I saw a hologram. I don't know who he is.
Stage 2 TP.
Oh, we
Looks
don't
like
get
it's
the.
finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, let's see. We don't know about K though. What the heck?
Okay, let's get started then. Ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this is a little unnecessary. What? It's Sigma again? I was not seeing that. Yo, Siggy! Wait, there's no
You finally
way.
noticed. Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side.
Oh
watching
my
over you.
gosh. No.
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Akane Kurashiki.
It's you, June. I mean, Akane, from, like, your old.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time, Clover. Or you, Junpei.
Junpei?
Akane, long time no see.
Oh my goodness.
When? How long?
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Once
Hi,
you saved
Junpei.
me, you went back to your future.
That would be so good.
I carried your bodies to the third AD room and then took Dio's to the fifth. After that, I went into the first room and borrowed Kay's armor.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes,
That doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you and then Luna took your body to the 6th room. You couldn't have been in Kay's armor.
it was me. In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio. You two saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat. Your actions in the future decided who would be inside
see.
the armor in the past.
All right, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
That's quite simple. The man in front of you.
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
What
Why
about
is
the
it-
memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied. He, on the other hand, was telling the truth. Large doses of Soporil can cause memory.
Okay, well, who is he?
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before.
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
I've never seen him before.
Me either.
What?
Total stranger.
Don't you freaking tell me that we are Santa. Well, what? Same face? Huh? Oh, okay, okay.
Are you alright, Mr. Sigma? Did you hit your head or something?
Huh? What? They didn't recognize me.
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future. Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
Oh, I was right! I was right! It is Sigma! I was right! Yes! This can't be real. This
It's
face.
your face, Dr. Sigma Climb. Although to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now.
How come no one mentioned the eye?
0. The mastermind of the AB project is you.
I was right. Yes. Yeah, the shirt, right? That's not pot.
No, it's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good. Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
You will be a pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
You're
No,
lying.
I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him. His name is Kyle Klein, your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger
So
version
Kay
of
is
yourself.
Kyle.
23
Oh.
years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle. Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than
Yeah.
normal human ones. But you prepared for that.
That's what I thought too, Tommy.
You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it. It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
But why would Future Me create a
He
clone?
was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place.
Where's Santa?
I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before. That isn't all they mean, though. The A also means anima, and the B means body. Anima is another word for the soul or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
So the future person goes into the past
Sigma,
person.
do you remember the note you found in the garden?
You mean this, right?
Yes. Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this time.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began. December 25th, 2020.
Oh boy. Where we captured ourselves.
You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness. From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074. You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old. Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future. I believe that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity. The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however.
Wow, that's crazy.
Moving on. If you continue along this line, what happens? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074. That is today.
Whoa, wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You were all infected with Radical 6. The virus slowed your brain, so yes. 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes. Now comes the important part. After this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D, April 13th, 2029. You will return
guess so.
to your younger body.
But that's the same day as the reactor explosion.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened. The story does not end there, however. The line continues. After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B, but this time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster than normal. Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body until you reach point. Do you remember when B is?
January 25th, 2074. According to what you just told us 36 hours ago.
That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
Into the other one. The one that's in point A.
Yes, his consciousness will go back in time 45 years. For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger, while your younger consciousness is elsewhere. He will be you in...
Once that body reaches point D in 22, my old consciousness will come back from point C.
That's correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at C.
So it's rotating.
Rotating. I suppose you could put it that way, but look at this illustration.
What's about E?
All these lines and untangle them. You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path with one exception.
Point
exactly.
E.
Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
Radical 6 got out of the
Yes,
facility.
by now you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB
could've.
project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
So the old version of me keeps Radical 6 from getting out by jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028.
Yes, that is why this line could not be interrupted. In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C. And for point C to happen, we had to recreate everything that happened in this facility. That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point, so that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Dang. All right. Let's do it. Tell me one
What
thing.
is that?
You said that point C is January 22nd day is going to be a jump, and I'll jump on April 13, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon. Yes.
Soon? What's going to trigger
We
it?
need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Fortunately, we now have plenty of that, thanks, ironically, to Radical 6. All that remains is to launch your consciousness like a bullet from a slingshot.
And how do we propose to do that?
Didn't I tell you? A crisis. A moment balanced between life and death. That can jumpstart your brain.
Oh, what do you
You
mean?
haven't figured it out. I mean this.
Theo's knife? Why? Don't you dare tell me. He really does. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be. No, that's not the end, is it? There's no way that's the end of the game, right? That's not the end of the game, right? Yeah, there better be some serious knot tying at the end of these credits. They better wrap this up wait, what? Okay, if this post credits isn't top tier, this is the worst wrap up. One of the worst wrap ups I've ever seen to a game. So Quark just tags along and has no real purpose? Okay, that's weird. I mean, it makes sense. And what the heck is Santa up to? Where's Santa? Okay. And what's Phi's purpose? We're gonna send Sigma and Phi back. Who's Phi? Why her? I mean, I guess we have to play the third game. I guess. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I guess while these credits are rolling, I can share some thoughts on the game. So overall, I really did like my experience in BLR. I like the puzzle rooms. I'm glad that they had so many different rooms. Like, that was really, really good. I also thought... Oh, are we getting... Oh, a new destination. Oh, okay. Maybe I should save the review. There's another one? Okay. Oh, everyone's got Radical 6.
Today is April 13th, 2029. And this is
I know
the
you do,
evening news.
XLR.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Oh, bye. Lovely. Power guy? What's going on? Oh, I heard footsteps. Turn around. You! Shit! Oh my... Wait, what? Why are you wearing that? You debated me! Hello, Connie.
It looks like the first step was successful.
Oh, what the bleep? You killed me. Well, I guess technically you're going to kill me 45 years from now, but...
Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
Okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Me and Phi?
Yes. I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump.
Yeah, why? We never got that. Treatment pod.
Now, you know what happens next, right?
Oh, we go to the moon.
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions.
Okay.
You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Alice, Clover,
Yes.
and Phi?
Phi. We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen. That wasn't the Phi who jumped from point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is.
Okay, well, why? Then that means after you froze her, the point C version of her jump back into her
Yes.
body.
The point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
Okay. Then when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump back to point
Correct.
A. So that's why she didn't look old. Why don't you just stick me in one of those
We
pods?
can't do that.
Why
You
not?
haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project. After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines. Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets. You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark. Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the 3rd AB room.
I know, right?
Once you've
Crazy.
done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
Okay. Then I changed history. Do you really think I can keep the virus?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die.
Jeez, no pressure.
Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Are you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
Okay. So what do I
What
need
do
to
you
do?
mean?
Like, what specific actions I need to take? Fine, I jump to point A. What are we going to do
You'll
then?
both enter the Mars mission test site.
After that,
I don't know.
what?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Then we're
That's why
screwed.
we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Okay. So how do you know it's so
The
dangerous?
67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
Oh, what? What?
But the test facility is full of traps. There was one point. A woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake and lost your arms and your right eye.
Oh, that makes sense. My arm's in my right eye. What the hell? Oh gosh. That explains my arms.
Go
What was
have
that?
a look.
Oh boy. Right? Would we really be able to change history? No. It's gonna be. I had to change history. I'm gonna save the world. I must succeed. Okay, okay, okay. What? Wait, what? What? That's it? What? What? What's this? Hang on. We could go watch Alice die some more.
Where?
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
Kyle.
Ah, yes.
There's the voice actor. I knew there was a reason they didn't have his
You've only
voice.
just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing.
Perch upright. Here. What do I look like? There's no mistake.
Kyle Klein. So, I'm Dr. Klein? Zero Senior's clone?
What? How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia?
Excellent question. I don't know. I haven't called Kay. He wore this whole life. Yeah, we got that. There's Akane, the nice mother. Is that really Kyle Klein? Sigma Klein in his younger days. Look down. What? Dio still handcuffed?
What day is today?
January 27th, 2074.
Today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden, and she drew a knife and attacked Phi. How long have I been asleep?
About 5 hours in real time. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours.
So they still haven't been treated for their Radical 6?
No, they've all been given the
Really?
antivenom.
Oh, I don't
takes
have
a
all the
while
blue
to have an
files.
I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past. It should have happened right after
I don't
Akane
know.
attacked
Well, I'm
Phi,
watching
right?
it.
Yes,
Why am I here?
the doctor carried you back here. You were in the pod in the garden.
So the person you call the doctor is Sigma Klein, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes.
We're effectively Kay right
How do
now.
you know that?
Dio seems to have remained unconscious.
Yes, I've been administering Soparil whenever he gets restless.
What about the others?
Very fitting.
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark, for instance.
Oh, right. Mr. Klein.
So the sleepyhead's finally up, huh?
What are you two doing here?
You don't know where we are?
This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber. The real one.
Mm-hmm.
We were just about to get dressed and head out.
You plan to return them? To Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle that brought us here. Well, guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Klein now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here.
How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way. You following me? We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years
Because I
ago,
did everything on
Radical
hard.
6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactors blew up. Whatever Sigma does in the past, history's not going to change. In fact, it's because of what he did or didn't do in the past that we've got this past and present. Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles driving down an endless freeway. Eventually, they hit a junction. The road split. One freeway can... So one guy, we'll call him S. Let's go north. So they take the northwestern road. A semi driving the other way veers into their 90 of them. The surviving 10 are wounded. They don't stop them. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually, they'd gone 10,000 miles.
I'm kind of going through this because this
Then
is kind of...
suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness. He ends up back in his own body. He remembers. So what is that? When anybody lets go, that means all, and they all live happy. That's what you're thinking. It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers. But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident?
Huh? Wouldn't it be 9? I mean, S is mine.
Oh, right. Okay. What happens to the reality they
Ah,
live in?
9.
Does it just disappear? It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at it. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid. That 10,000-mile friendships, the loss of those 90 lives is what would rewriting their history? The 9 who survived lived full. How can it be right to just erase all? The survivors overcame their own misery and loss and made the best. Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to? Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy? Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness, even in a world that hates it. Are you saying that's worthless? If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can...
Oh, you're good, Kirby.
Look.
Jeepers,
I'm just not gonna accept
Tenmyuji.
that. You get it?
If Sigma changes the past, then you and Quark will never meet.
Is he right?
No, it's not gonna happen. We're here right now. This is reality. Even if Sigma does change the past, we're not just gonna disappear or something.
Oh, then that means we get to stay together.
Thanks, kid.
I understand why you want to return to Earth. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting for you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Have you already said goodbye to the others?
Bye, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see him again someday, and then came here.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye to?
No point saying anything to Dio.
Besides, he's asleep. You were asleep too.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you.
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline, after all. What about Sigma?
Well, he's not really Mr. Sigma anymore.
Of course, he is Dr. Klein now that his consciousness has returned.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know.
And Akane?
Never mind her. She's just like him. Not the Akane I knew. She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years. Hell, she might not even be human anymore. But the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here. She's not anywhere.
Dang, Junpei. Oh my gosh.
In the end, Clover and I were just pawns to be used and then gotten rid of. Still, it's not like we were completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past. That part's easy to understand, but...
Kinda sucks, though. I mean, Sigma and Phi have it. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They'll stop the Radical Six and save the world.
I know, right?
And then they'll have a nice, normal
you could
future to look forward. In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen.
But we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our starting point.
You told us about
sucks.
Tenmyoji's story, right? The one with the motorcycle. It would be like if Alice and I were then whoever grabbed
Don't get us wrong.
whatever,
Without us,
right.
S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to...
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those... But
It's still not the best situation for those of... We're stuck in the reality where the 90 bikers...
are we just supposed to go live on Earth? And what about our friends and families?
Even if it is for the greater good...
It just doesn't seem fair, does it?
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
So we went and talked to the old lady.
She told us that there is one
way we could get back to the past.
Let's say you do go back to the... Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked, at least.
Yes.
But this is different.
Different.
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time to...
It's ridiculous. It would create a paradox. How could you have two Clovers and two Alices at the same...
But that wouldn't happen.
Akane says there's a way around that.
How on earth does she plan to do that?
Schrodinger's
cat.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, Kyle. Figured you'd come here eventually.
Where's Dr. Klein? Luna said you were with him.
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway. He's in there if you're curious. Oh, right. He told me to turn on this hologram projector thing. Would you want me to start it?
Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you. However, I imagine there are a great number of things weighing on your mind. I'd love to answer all your questions, but unfortunately, my circumstances make that I hope you can forget everything I know. Phi should also... I have instructed her to answer any question anyone other than Kyle.
What?
What does he mean, other than...
Who knows? Is there anything you want to add?
Right, well, I guess I may as well cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spy. I'm not
Hey,
a Brahmin
whatever.
or Common or Ramen.
Please don't dodge the question. About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind back to the past, correct? Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029. On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody. Although by then you were in cold sleep, you wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind was now inhabiting that body. That pod was your home for 45 years. You slept there, frozen, until the time was right. Then on January 25th, 2074, you were finally thawed out, even though you didn't wake up. Still unconscious, you were carried to the AB. That was when your consciousness changed bodies. A version of you from December 25th, 2028 arrived, pushing you and sending you back to December 25th, 2028. This is when you finally... In 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma. whose older mind was inhabiting his younger. Together, you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test facility. Unfortunately, your plan. The Radical Six did escape. That failure determined the path you. Instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from point E, you headed straight to point D. Point D being April 13th of. That was the day that you made your way to Akane's hideout and asked to be put into another consciousness enters your body around that. It is, of course, the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked you. This caused the two versions of you to swap. You moved 45 years into the future, where you woke up
It's
on
a
the
little
garden.
bit much to take in.
That put you on the line that comes here. So if we discount the time you spent in cold sleep, for you, only 3.5 months have passed since that happened. That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything?
No, everything you talked about you got right.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation.
Yeah?
You could think of me as a kind of X factor. It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it.
I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
It's kind of like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2, of course, the sort of velocities we encounter in day-to-day life. That means that 1 plus v1 times v2, since
I don't
that
care
would mean
about
dividing
this.
by 1. You see what I'm saying? In most
No.
situations, it works, even if it isn't technically correct. So you knew enough to get the stuff you were talking about right. As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problem.
I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my question.
So was that what you wanted to ask about?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you?
Yes.
What happened there? How did Sigma lose his eye and both his arms? And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place? What could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to space?
Sorry, but I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because it would change history. There is a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation, and Earth isn't red. The future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you're asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand?
I don't. Why would all of that disappear if you told me what I want to know?
You're about to go back to the past, right?
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this? You know my past. Sigma's past.
I shall give you your answer. You are not Kyle Klein. Your body is Kyle's, but your consciousness is not. Think about it. Do you really believe you're Kyle, or could you be someone else entirely?
Then, where is the real Kyle's consciousness?
He was thrown out when you entered. Right now, in a manner of speaking, he has arrived at December 25th. 2028. His consciousness has gone into a body from that time. I doubt you know how much the doctor loves Kyle. He raised him on his own. Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you really think he would go back to the past and leave Kyle behind here? I know what I told the others, that Kyle was Dr. Klein's spare, but that was not his only purpose. Kyle's consciousness is integral to what we are trying to accomplish. This new mission begins on Christmas and ends on New Year's Eve 2028. Its purpose will be to infiltrate the test facility and prevent the spread of the virus. For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary.
Okay.
And that is why he created him?
Yes.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission.
Correct.
There's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2028.
Yeah?
Does that mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places?
I suppose you could put it that way, yes.
That's ridiculous. What's going to happen to me? You telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space. You are an uncontrolled variable that entered our closed system. As such, the rules of this world do not apply to you.
I have no idea what...
Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are. Surely you must know by now, too. You are about to go into the past and save the world. Phi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world.
There's no way
Yes, there is. You have to. Don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028?
I guess, or I could just wait.
Well, yes, I do.
7 years.
Then you must believe. Reality is shaped by what we believe reality should be. If observation can change the motion of a particle, then how is it odd to think that human thought can shape reality? Your will can change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you imagine.
Okay.
Remember what I've told you. Only you can change history. Only you can save the world.
Oh. I think that's it. I missed anything else? Alrighty then. I think I made it. I guess maybe the next game we'll dive into this. Oh yeah, they are the remaining gold. We'll have to do a bonus episode. Okay. So, all right. So here's what I want to say about the game. I think the game is good. I like the puzzles a lot. Some of them actually made me think really hard, which is good. I think the double password thing is nice. Kind of gives an extra challenge to the puzzles. What I will say, like, a lot of the characters were not very likable, and that made it kind of difficult for me to stay focused on it. I feel like the ending was a little bit of a flop. I thought some of the 999 connections were good, and disguised well. I guess they explained the timeline stuff pretty well. They did about as good of a job as you can with that kind of thing, I think. I think for me, there just wasn't they didn't wrap it up very well. Maybe they're just really like wanting to hit it hard in the third game. I don't know. But they tried to I think it's ambitious. I think they tried a little too hard. Like, here's the thing. Like 999, they could have never made another Zero Escape game again, and 999 would have been perfectly okay. And like even the whole Alice thing would have been like, okay, interesting. Like, is it real or not real? VLR's ending was like, you play through the game, you play through 98% of the game, and the last 2% is, here's what we had in mind. And then you're like, okay then. So it's, yeah, they tried a little, some of it was like a little too much sometimes. I still like it overall. Like, I would still recommend this game to people. I would say, like, I think the puzzles are definitely just as good as 999. Definitely. I think some of the connections and storylines are very interesting and flow reasonably well. I just think the character cast is a little unlikable for the most part, even though they get a little bit better in the end. And I think that's kind of the point of like betrayal and all this stuff. That's the other thing. The game had this whole concept like, oh, okay, militaries, okay. Like, VLR's like, why do people betray each other? Like, there's all this betrayal and virtue, and then they really didn't ever... I mean, like, you had to choose between ally and betray. And I do like the twist around Luna. Like, there are some good parts, and there are some good characters. But, like, they start this whole thing around this concept. Why do people betray each other? And then they don't really, like, dive into that much. I don't know. I think, yeah, and I think that, I wonder if that was part of the point. Dark. So, overall, a good game. I think it's fine, and I think it's neat. But yeah, there definitely could have been stronger points to it too. So, well, anyway, that is all for my playthrough of Zero Escape VLR. I hope you enjoyed it. I may do a couple bonus episodes looking for gold files. I probably won't spend a ton of time looking for them. But ZDT will be soon. We're going to play that for sure. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough and have a wonderful night.